Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been so MIA and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. This is possibly the scariest thing I've ever had to do or ever had to film, and I'm sorry if I'm kind of like all over the place because I don't really know what to say, but pretty much I'm just gonna spill the tea. I wanted to make this video not just to tell my story, but also to encourage anyone who's also going through the same thing or have gone through this, because it can be a very difficult time, but it's also a very, very, very exciting time. This video is going to be very raw, very honest. This may disappoint some people, this may make some people excited, but if you do have any negative things to say, please just keep them to yourself, because this is such an exciting time for me, and even though it's a bit controversial, I'd just appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. Yeah, it's just kind of disheartening when you're so excited about something and people are leaving negative comments or have a negative energy around what you're saying or what you're doing and whatnot. So I'd just appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. So if you've been following my channel for a while, or you know me personally, you know that I am a Christian, born and raised as a Christian, grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and then converted into Pentecostal Christianity, and I've been going to church my whole life. Absolutely love Jesus so much. Like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am now and wouldn't have what I have. Yeah, I'd just be in a very dark place if it wasn't for God, and you know, he's my best friend, he's my Heavenly Father, and all the glory and praise goes back to him 100%. Yeah, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be so content that I am in this season of my life. I feel like all my peace and my joy 100% comes from him and from nothing else. So I'm gonna pretty much get straight into the story. First, I'm gonna talk about my partner, my boyfriend Carl. We started off as very good friends in our friendship group and eventually became best friends. We hung out literally every single day, and he's not the type of guy that I would usually go for, and I wasn't the type of girl that he would usually go for. He's more like surfy, blonde hair, tan type thing, and I'm more like girly, love my sneakers, love my makeup, just not his type at all. Like, I love the beach, absolutely love the beach. It's probably like one of the things we have in common, besides that we're both Christian and both love the beach. But everything else, we're pretty much polar opposites, but we fell in love with each other very, very quickly and started dating very, very quickly. But honestly, it's the best relationship I've ever been in. We love each other so much, and pretty early into our relationship we started talking about marriage and kids and things like that, like how we wanted our future to look like, and I seen him in my future straight away. He's probably the first guy that I've actually seen myself marrying and having a content Christian life with. And everything was going great, still is going great, but we were having a few issues sexually, and we have two mentors that we've been with ever since we started dating, and we told them about it straight away and kind of started working through a few things. We only did it a few times and went straight to our mentors. We're like, hey, this is what's going on, like, we need help to stop, because we did want to wait till marriage, and obviously we didn't, and now we have obviously a soul tie and everything like that. So like, how do we go about it? We ended up writing out a contract because it is an environmental issue, and we were putting ourselves in the wrong environments in the first place. So that's obviously how things happened. So we wrote down a contract to make sure that we weren't putting ourselves in those environments, so it wouldn't happen again. 2 weeks after that, I started feeling a bit funny. My boobs were sore. I started getting cramps, like normal, like period-like symptoms. So I was like, oh, my period just must be coming. Like just getting normal period symptoms, backaches, stomach pains, headaches, things like that. But I had other things, like I was super hungry, like ravenously hungry in the mornings, which I never get hungry in the mornings, and just like weird things like that. And then the day that my period was supposed to come didn't come, next day didn't come, next day didn't come. So I decided to take a pregnancy test. The first two I took came up negative. Those were the days that my period was late, the first 2 days. And then I have these like these little cheap ones, and I was like, you know what, like, it's coming up negative, like I'm just gonna use them up and then buy like a proper one. So first one, second one came up negative, and then one night I was like, you know what, I have one more cheap one left, I'm just gonna get rid of it, it's probably gonna come up negative like all the other ones are. And I took the test and the faintest second line came up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's literally the faintest line right there. And Carl was over at the time and I showed him and he's like, no Jazz, like I can't see anything, like thinking that, I thought it was crazy. I was like, am I seeing things? Like what is going on? Because Carl's like, I can't see anything, just don't worry, don't stress, like you're just freaking out. And then the next morning, I had booked a doctor's appointment for that next morning because obviously my period was late and I was getting all these weird symptoms, and I was like, maybe I need to go for a blood test because all my tests are coming up negative. But that morning I went out and bought a proper first response pregnancy test, and this is what came up. Very, very pregnant. Well, my first reaction was excitement, which I didn't think it would be. I thought I would be freaking out and crying, but actually I was so excited because being a mum is just one of the most amazing things in the world, and that's something that if you know me, you know I love babies. I've always wanted to be a mum. That's like my dream. I was always like, if I could have one thing in life, it would be to be a mum. But the thing is, I got told from a very young age that I was infertile because the lining of my uterus was 55 millimeters thick when it was only supposed to be like 5 to 10. So physically I couldn't get pregnant, and I was getting constant checkups, and I was still infertile, and I thought I could never have kids. I was also on the pill because when I'd get my period, they would be really, really bad, and the pill was the only thing that would kind of stop the pain. So I was on the pill, medically infertile, you know, only had sex a couple of times, and I got pregnant. And it can be a very scary thing, especially as a Christian in church. But yeah, it's very uncommon. It's only like a 20% chance that you can get pregnant in the first place. But the thing is, I was on the pill and infertile, so I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And I had a really bad preconceived idea that people in church, or Christians just in general, would be super judgmental, and I had this kind of like preconceived idea that, yeah, that everyone around me, everyone in my life would be like, Jazz, what are you doing? Like, you're so stupid, you're only 20 years old, like you don't know what you're doing, why were you having sex out of marriage anyway? And honestly, like, I got the complete opposite reaction from everyone, from my parents, from all my leaders. Everyone was so supportive, so loving, so kind, and honestly, like, I couldn't be more grateful than I am, because just everyone's being so supportive, and I feel so calm and content with where I'm at because of that. And if people weren't so supportive, I don't know if I would be so happy about it. I feel like it would make me feel crap about where I'm at and what has happened. But honestly, I am so happy and I'm so over the moon, and Carl is so happy, and my parents are happy, his parents are happy, and even though we're not in the best situation, you know, we're both very young and still living with our parents, and you know, not in the best financial position, but you know, if we have God, we have everything, and I know that he'll provide, and that he will he'll lead the way. And I just thank him so much, because I know this is a blessing, and I know that the sin that we committed, like sex before marriage, was a sin 100%, but this baby is such a blessing, and we're so lucky and so blessed I'm so blessed to actually be able to get pregnant, because I know so many women out there have struggle with infertility, and my sister's one of them. She still struggles, and she's been struggling for a really long time. So I know that I'm really blessed to be able to have a baby, and yeah, I thank God every day, because it's such a beautiful experience watching. I'm sorry, I'm so emotional. I'm very pregnant. I'm just gonna drink my Up and Go, because that might make me feel better. Okay, where was I up to? I completely forgot. Oh no. Baby brain is real, okay? I thought it was a made-up thing where pregnant women just use that excuse so they could be dumb. But no, it is real. The other day, my laptop, you know, like on MacBooks how it comes up where like your battery is gonna die? instead of clicking it off, I tried to like shoo it away with my hand. And I was like, what am I doing? What is wrong with me? But yeah, just pregnant. I can use that excuse now. Not really. But yeah, me and Carla just trusting in God's plan and his purpose for our life. And I know that some reason I kept thinking, and I still sometimes catch myself thinking now, that like, you know, God will use me when everyone knows and I've, you know, me and Carla married and had the baby. Like, that's when God will use me. Like, his purpose for my life has kind of stopped and, you know, will happen later on. But, you know, God will use you wherever you're at. And even though like I'm in this season and it's a tough season, I know that God's going to use me and use Carl, and he has, and we're just trying to trust in his plan and trust in his purpose for our life, because we know that he does have a purpose, and he has a purpose for what's happened, and he has a purpose for this baby. And it says in the Bible that he knew you before you were knitted, before he knitted you in the womb. So he knows this baby, he knows its future, he knows what's going to happen, he knows what kind of parents we're going to be, he knows exactly everything that's going to happen until this baby passes away and they have kids and grandkids and whatnot. And it's just, we know that God's going to protect us and protect this baby, and we're just so excited. And I still can't believe I'm actually making this video. This is honestly a video I never thought I'd ever be able to make, and it's just so crazy and so exciting, and I'm over the moon. Seeing this baby at the ultrasound and just being able to watch it grow is just the most beautiful thing. And I found a new love that I've never experienced before, and now I know what mothers, oh now I'm crying again, now I know what parents go through, because it's honestly the most beautiful thing and the most beautiful love that I've ever experienced in my life. And it kind of reminds me of how God loves us, and I'm just so excited, and I love this baby so much already. But yeah, if you have gone through something like this or are going through the same thing, just know that God loves you and I love you. And this is a really exciting time, even though you may think that, you know, as a Christian, or if you're not married or whatever your situation is, there's no judgment 100%. That yeah, you're supportive and people love you. And I know people may not be in the same predicament as me. I know some churches or some Christians can be very judgmental and very criticizing. People have this preconceived idea of Christians as these people who are going to judge you for your mistakes or make you feel bad for what you've done. But honestly, like, that was already nailed to the cross when Jesus died. And if people can't look past your mistakes and your past and see the good in you, then they don't have Jesus, because that was the way that Jesus was. That was the way he lived his life. That was what he taught. That's what the Bible is all about, is loving people no matter what, supporting people no matter what, and just encouraging people. And that's all we've gotten this whole experience, and it's honestly just been the most amazing thing. So I'm currently 13 weeks and 6 days when you'll be seeing this video. I've also just posted something on my Instagram if that's where you came from, or if not, then welcome. This is me. I just went for my 13-week ultrasound on Tuesday, and the baby was 100% healthy, has 5 fingers or 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. So it's all got its bits, which is good. And it's so crazy because I was always like, I never like imagined myself. I was always like, yeah, I'd like definitely want a girl. Like, excuse me, like 100% want a daughter. But now I'm just like, honestly, like, I don't care, as long as it's healthy, as long as it has like 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 legs, 2 arms, like that's all that matters. Like, I don't care, Lord, just let it be healthy, please. And it is, and I'm in the lowest percentile of it having spina bifida or Down syndrome or anything like that, or any medical defects. So I'm so grateful and so blessed to be in that low percentile. And we also know the gender. Well, we don't. My sister is the only one that knows the gender, and we're doing our gender reveal this, oh no, not this, on the 2nd of November, which will be a Saturday, and we're gonna celebrate with all our family and friends. We're giving out all the invitations this weekend, and I know a lot of you will just be finding out today, and then I'll be handing you an invitation tomorrow. So I'm sorry if this is the only way that you're finding out, but we have just had so many people to tell. I hope we have your support And if not, that's fine. That's fine. You know, you do you, boo. But I'm just so happy that I don't have to keep this a secret any longer. This has been like the hardest thing, like going to church and having to wear like jackets around my waist so no one would see my bump, or like, I don't know, telling people that I'm tired just because I've had a big day, not because I have a baby growing in my tummy. But I'm just so excited to be able to share this journey with you guys and to be able to post on Instagram mama things, baby things, TMI things, because honestly I love watching those videos. I love watching those TMI pregnancy videos. Honestly, that's all I've been watching this whole time, and I'll do some of those for you guys if that's what you want to see. But yeah, I'm just so excited to share this journey with you all and be able to watch Bubba grow and eventually have a beautiful little baby and our own family, and we're so excited, we're so pumped, we're so thrilled. But yeah, I'm not saying, don't take this the wrong way, like I'm not saying that having sex before marriage or having a baby before marriage is a good thing, because it's not. The thing is, God sees all sin the same. He sees lying the same as murdering. He sees stealing the same as envy. He sees envy the same as having sex before marriage. But the thing is, having sex before marriage isn't the same as having a baby before marriage. Yes, that is the consequence of it, but having a baby is such a blessing, and God himself places that soul inside of that baby, so it's his plan and his purpose, and if it happens, it happens. Like, we're not perfect. No Christian is perfect. I don't care what anyone says. No one on this planet is perfect besides God, and we all mess up, we all make mistakes, and that's okay. Yes, consequences come along with that, but you know, in my situation, we're so blessed to be able to have a baby, and even though it was the consequence of a sin, it is such a blessing. And obviously we have gone to our mentors, we've prayed about it, we've asked God for forgiveness, but you know, all our sins are already nailed to the cross, and God takes our sins and replaces that with grace, and his grace is so sufficient and so full for you and for everyone, and no matter what you do, he's always there, standing there with arms open wide. I know that he loves us and loves this baby, and I know he's going to be there with us through the whole thing, and we're over the moon. We're very excited. Before I go, I'm going to quickly show you my bump. It's so weird how it works, because like some mornings I have a tummy, and then some mornings I'm not like completely flat but have like the tiniest bump, and like, bruh, like make up your mind. Are you big or are you not? Like, chill. But I haven't had lunch yet. This is what I'm having now. And yes, it's not vegan. I found it really hard being vegan while I'm pregnant, because all I'm craving is chicken nuggets and lollies, which, don't worry, I haven't been eating. I've been trying to why can't I talk? I've been trying to be really healthy, but I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna be one of those healthy moms that like gyms every day, and you know, as soon as I get pregnant, I'm gonna start green juicing and eating like super healthy, like all those macronutrients and blah blah blah. No, that is not how it is. Go you if you were one of those moms that did that. But I just, oh my goodness, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I have been eating healthy, not like, but like, say like last night I had a bag of chips like this big, but they were like plain chips, not like Doritos. But anyways, off topic, I'm gonna show you my belly now. So this is my belly. 13 weeks and 4 days I think I am now. So I am showing like pretty soon, because I know most people don't start showing until they're like 15 to 20 weeks. But I guess because I am such a tiny human, I'm showing pretty early, which I'm excited about, because the bump is like the best thing. I love the bump. Oh, excuse me. The gas is a real thing too. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I've always been excited to like dress the bump and wear like cute outfits, but really nothing fits me. This dress used to be long on me and now it's short. I have one pair of jeans that used to be way too big for me and now they like just fit. unless I eat food, then oh, it's just too tight. I just like all I can wear is like these like bodycon dresses, and like that's all, which I'm not complaining about. I kind of am. But yeah, I just want to be able to dress cute and I can't, and it's sad. But yes, this is my story of how I got pregnant, how this journey has been so far. It's been a tough one, but it's been an exciting one, and me and Kyle are just over the moon. We're so excited, we're so pumped to be parents, and it's so crazy to say, like so crazy. So yeah, the tea is spilt. There you go. I know a lot of people have been spreading some gossip, but now you know. There it is. Also, bassinet behind me, I completely forgot to mention that. I bought this like the week after I found out that I was pregnant, because I was like, yes, I can go buy baby things now. Sacred Bundle, if you're wondering where it's from. It's the cutest bassinet I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I'm honestly all over the place. I'm just really hungry and I'm craving pasta. I'm gonna go eat now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to start making more pregnancy related videos and just start sharing this amazing journey with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video oh my goodness, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I guess I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.